Denied by the goaltender. Nice pass. With the steal. And the puck's knocked loose. Slides the puck over. Everberg's gaining momentum. The Lakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Has some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. With possession along the wall. Takes a shot and makes the save. Carries it in. Knocked off the puck. Växjö's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes the feed. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Along the half wall with the puck. Into the corner now. Pinned up along the boards. Engelholm's got the puck along the boards. Here's a shot. Oh, just wide.
Just misses the net, but really the scoring chance is not dangerous if you can't get the puck at the goaltender. Oh, I like this, James. They've really cycled the puck well on this shift. Now they can hold it, and you put the pressure on the defenders. Eventually, they pull you down, or you get a great chance.
And he gains the zone here. And that shot dies in traffic. Big second period coming up, including a very special guest who will join us up here in the broadcast booth. And I can promise you, you don't want to miss it.
Be sure to get next year's season tickets now at this year's locations and prices without paying extra.
As both teams get a breather, so will we. We'll take a quick pause for the cause.
Don't miss your opportunity to pick up the best locations for next season. Stop by section 144 on the concourse.
Play rolls on here in the second period, and what a treat to be joined here in the broadcast booth by the Dog Father himself. Snoop Dogg is here tonight in NHL
Building, baby. Oh, man, let's go.
What a pleasure.
Man, the pleasure's all mine, baby.
I see you at more and more games popping up over the years. Have you ever actually been on skates?
Yeah, man, on one of my TV shows, I went to a Duck game, man, and they put me on ice, man. I almost broke my legs, man.
That's the one and only time?
That's it. That's all. No more, no less.
And you won't want to try it again?
Never, 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 never again.
Rögle's got it in their own zone. Carries the puck up through center. Quick pass to Anderson. Up the neutral zone now. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here they come on the attack. The Lakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Handles the pass from the right wing. Drives it to the front of the net. Big save by the goaltender once again.
He's right on it. 2 consecutive saves. Tough ones at that.
You're the man who gave us Hockey 101. Where'd that originate from?
Say, man, you know, teaching and, you know, just trying to educate while at the same time I was learning. So it was a fun thing to do. Hopefully we can do more of it.
You always been a teacher?
Man, I love teaching, man. That's what I do best.
He is an educator, people.
Hello.
Engelholm's gained possession along the boards. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Excellent stick work on the play. Feeds it down low. And now he moves it quickly to Janssen. Moves along the blue line. Fires it on net. Oh, comes up with a stop. Trying to get the puck away from the Inferno here. Shinneman's got it against the boards. Centered out in front. Here's a chance on the backhand. And he comes up with it.
Yeah, he's right in front of the puck, too, so there's really nowhere that puck's going to squeak through.
You're all about pushing boundaries, creating an image. When you were a kid, how old were you when your first album dropped?
Man, I was like maybe 19 years old.
Okay, so a lot of young players around the NHL can appreciate that sort of vibe. For those guys that are kind of building their own brand right now, what do you say to them?
Say, man, stay true to what you do and master your craft, you understand me? And go study the greats. If there's somebody that you love that was great, go study him and see what he did to become great and try to be greater.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the one, the only Snoop Dogg. Thanks for doing this. Do you want to just hang out, watch the rest of the period up here with us?
If you don't mind, I mean, I want to occupy this seat and, you know, watch some more good hockey, man. It's the best seats in the house.
I can assure you we will make room. He is staying, everybody.
Let's go, y'all. Hey!
Stopped by the goaltender. Knocked away. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Sends a pass over. Across the point. Here's a blast, and the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Växjö's grabbed a hold of the puck. Sends it over.
Oh, straight down the piper, baby.
He scores.
Light it up. That's the goal. Lit it up. Good shot.
Well, Snoop, you impressed? You like it?
I'm thoroughly impressed. This is amazing, right? This is some great hockey to watch.
If you're the goalie here, you just want to move as quick as you can. Maybe it'll hit you, but it's so close to the net that pass is on the tape and off the tape in a hurry.
The Lakers have been all over them so far in this game. Now they finally lead.
Maybe a little bit unlucky to only be up 1-0. They've had much of the territorial play, and they have by far the most shots on goal.
Here's a short pass to Eriksson. Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. Quick shot. Oh, what a stop. Växjö's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. Eriksson's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. The Lakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Foss on top of that for the whistle.
Pretty quickly on top of it to kill the play.
Växjö's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. Nilsson's won it in their own end. Handles the pass from the right side. Takes it across the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Nilsson. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. And nearing the final minute of the second. On the attack along the boards. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone.
Växjö's coaches constantly work on this in practice, and that's to be in the right position to intercept pucks on the middle of the ice. They've done a terrific job tonight.
He is the D-O-double-G, the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg, and we thank him so much for his time here on NHL 20. Third period is coming up in moments. This is still anyone's hockey game. It's 1-0 after 40.
Great tickets are still available to our next home game. Please visit the box office and get them well.
And we'll be right back for what should be a very intriguing third. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray, I'm James, and we are ready to kickstart this third period. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. Ray, with 2 periods in the books, what are your thoughts on the game to this point?
Engelholm's got to find some energy here. The game's close, but they haven't had very many shots on goal. You're not going to score like that.
Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Pass back to the point. And that's taken by the defense. Here's an odd man rush. Quick feed to Anderson. Denies him with a save. Moves the puck. Sends the pass over. Back at the point, they set it up. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And he totally whiffs on that one. Puck picked up by Forsbacka Karlsson. Forsbacka Karlsson's got the puck. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Stones him in front.
Flashes the leather right in the slot on a difficult chance. That's a good look from the truck. Attaboy, Brannigan. This puck changes direction, but the goalie makes the save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Pettersson's got it on the offensive end. Takes the feed at the back end. Moves it to Shinneman. That's intercepted. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Takes the pass. And it doesn't get better than that. Oh, he's going to be shaking his head.
Yeah, except all we would say on the bench is it sounded hard when it hit the end board.
Inside the offensive zone, takes the pass from along the boards. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Stepping out of the crease now to play the puck. And the always popular icing call made, and you know what that means, Ray?
Yeah, offensive zone faceoff, man. He missed the play going down the ice, and that's a gimme icing. Now they can't change. They've got tired guys on the ice.
Past the midway mark of the frame, 1-0 the score. Good read by the winger as the two setters tie up. Pettersson's got it across the line. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Takes it at center. Here's a shot. Makes the save as he got a blocker on it. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Quick pass to Shinneman. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Takes the feed. There's a shot. Makes the save.
Oh, he flares up the arm with the blocker. Makes a pretty good save here.
The Lakers aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Handles the puck. Horrocks picking up steam.
The best defense is to play some offense as well. This is a smart play. With the lead, he dumps it into the corner. Now he can forecheck a little bit, try to kill some clock.
And he slides it quickly to DeHaan. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. And that one's turned away.
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere for the puck to go.
Offside the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line.
Oh, what another look at that. Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh, yeah, good work, guys. Good work, Brannigan. Getting this thing right. What a stop by the goaltender.
Here in the late going of the frame, we got a 1-0 game to this point. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Grabbed along the boards by Gustafsson. Here's a short pass to Janssen. Here's a shot with the stop. Trailing in this one, they have pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Moves the puck behind the net. Great reflexes, another save.
Oh, he's locked right in. A couple of stops in a row there.
Receives the pass. With possession along the wall. Nice pass. Intercepts the pass. Shot couldn't light the lamp on that. What a chance.
Sometimes the puck just doesn't go where you want to finish it. He makes a good shot, but he can't capitalize.
Hammers one from the point. Denied by the blocker. And that'll do it here tonight for this one. From a team standpoint, the win is obviously the most important, but boy, what an impressive shutout.
So good to play when your goaltender is that confident. You know that if you give up a chance, most likely he's in the middle of it. He was terrific tonight.
On behalf of Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us. Good night.